Greetings. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to today's event. While this is our second annual meeting conducted remotely, it's the first for which we offered sponsorship opportunities, and I'm pleased to say that we received generous sponsorship donations from a host of organizations, including retail businesses, hospitals, a law firm, pharmacies, insurance provider, and several sister organizations engaged in MECF's work. Excuse me. We're deeply grateful for their support, without which we would not have been able to host such an ambitious event. We'll provide more information about each of our sponsors during the breaks. Today's program was conceived by Carol Barish, an MassME volunteer and past board member who thought our association could provide a welcoming forum for NIH to update the community on how things are going with the ME-CFS Collaborative Research Center and Intramural Studies programs begun in 2017. This seemed like an audacious ask, but we took the bait and we discovered that NIH, in the person of program manager Dr. Vicki Whittemore, was not only enthusiastic about the idea, but jumped in right away to help us coordinate the event. Together, we came up with 4 guiding questions we would set out to answer. What are the principal goals of each research program? What do we know now that we didn't know when we started? In what ways are we closer to understanding the pathophysiology of ME-CFS, the funding of clinical trials, and/or identifying a biomarker? And what remains to be done? These are big questions, and we're enormously grateful to Vicki and all of the researchers we will hear from today for producing updated data, for their willingness to share it with us today, and for giving up a good portion of their weekend. Thank you all. As of yesterday, roughly 550 individuals had registered for today's event. To all of you, our members, speakers, sponsors, volunteers, and guests, including those of you in Asia, Europe, and throughout the United States, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is a 3.5-hour program, and many of us will not have the physical or cognitive stamina to be engaged for the entire time. Please note that the event is being recorded and there will be an opportunity for you to catch up at a later date. The event is structured as follows. First, we'll provide a report to the membership, which is an annual requirement of our charter. Next, Dr. Vicki Whittemore will provide an overview of the NIH programs that are supporting the research that are being presented. Immediately following Dr. Whittemore, each presenter will speak in turn. 5 minutes are provided after each talk to address clarifying questions. A 10-minute break is provided for rest and rejuvenation following every 40 minutes of presentation. At the conclusion of the talks, Dr. Whittemore and all the presenters will return for a Q&A session.